Well, summer is fast approaching, and that means kids will soon be out of school. But it also means that the 100 deadliest days of the year for teenage drivers are about to begin. Joining me to talk about this are Mothers Against Drunk Driving volunteers Michelle Davis and Stacey Rhodes. Welcome back, ladies. So good to see you.
Thank you. Very good to be here.
Michelle, why is this such a dangerous time for teenagers on the road?
The teenagers are out of school. Many of them in these hard economic times don't have jobs. They're bored. They like to ride in cars together, distracting one another, drinking alcohol, and it's just a deadly combination. 400 teen drivers will lose their lives every month during summer during these 100 deadly days.
And it's so sad because summer is a time when kids associate having fun, hanging out with their friends. So what can parents do to make sure that their teenage drivers are safe?
Talk to your kids. Let them know the dangers of drinking and driving, the dangers of being in a car with somebody who is drinking and driving. That's how I lost my son. He was a passenger, and we had talked to him. He knew. Even though he wasn't the driver, he still got into a car with somebody who was drinking, and unfortunately he lost his life. And we have a Power of Parents program, so it's hard for parents sometimes to approach that conversation, and they need to. And then they also need to have a plan in place too. If you're a young teenager, it has been unfortunately drinking, make sure that you have a good plan on how to get them home safe. Not that we condone it, but you just want to make sure that they're home safe too.
And I know nowadays it's not just alcohol, is it?
No, there's huffing, there's unfortunately the drugs are so available out there, and the crime, the crime is the crime, and there are consequences.
Well, and texting and driving, I mean, there's so much for kids to get distracted with, and it's just another factor. And because, as we said, they have nothing to do and they're out there together, it's a deadly combination.
And unfortunately, statistics show that the problems happen when the kids are hanging out together,
Right.
and the rates of accidents go down if there's an adult in the car.
Right.
I know you briefly touched upon this, but you are so personally connected to this because of what happened to your family. Do you find that sharing your story really hits home with the kids out there who may be watching and listening?
It does. It really does. When I put Ryan's face to what I'm talking about, they look at a peer. When they see his picture, they don't just, first they say, oh, Ryan's mom, and then when they actually see a picture of my 19-year-old son, you see them, it snaps with them, and they realize, oh my gosh, that could be me, or that could be my best friend or my brother. And so I'm very personally connected to this, and so are they.
Stacey and Michelle, do you guys find that the kids out there, and even some parents, they often think, oh, not me, not my child, not us?
Definitely. But whether it's teens or adults, 40,000 people will be arrested in Washington State this year for DUI. 40,000. And of all the traffic fatalities, anywhere from 40 to 55% of those in Washington State happen every year with alcohol involved. So this is a big problem. It will be touched. Everyone will be touched. 1 in 3 people get touched in some way by DUI.
Stacey and Michelle, thank you so much for stopping by. This is such an important
Thank
issue.
you.
For more information, please go to our website, KOMOnews.com, and click on KOMO4 TV.